So you're involved in a car accident. What do? A, do you make sure the occupant of the vehicle is fine? Or B, do you get on your phone, if you wasn't already on it, and call your mum? Or C, do you check on any other vehicles involved in the accident? Or maybe even D, have a bit of self-reflection, a bit of realisation and think, damn, I got away with one here. Or E, do you pass your phone, which you were on during the crash, to your passenger who's bleeding excessively and they could have a serious head trauma just to film content? If you answered E, well, you're Jack Doherty. He streamed the entire thing on Kick, and this is what he posted on his Twitter.
Help! 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 Break the window! Oh! Oh! Help! Oh, hold this.
Oh, he's running.
Fuck. Car, bro.
Vamos, baby. Vamos, sal.
Oh.
Que estás
Cierra la
bien.
puerta del carro.
My car! Holy no! Michael, are you good? Top this over. Oh.
When getting helped by concerned passers-by, or maybe his team in another car, I don't really know, instead of being gracious and thankful that these people have stopped to help him, instead he wants them to hold his phone.
Fuck, can you hold this?
Oh, he's running.
The phone-less numpty was on when the accident occurred. So yes, he was distracted before this accident occurred.
Oh! Oh! No! No! No!
He's on the phone, he accelerated past the vehicle, which obviously because of the spray and the acceleration caused him to hydroplane.
Are you okay? Holy
His friend, the cameraman, Michael, is just currently just bleeding at this point and looks a bit out of sorts. To be fair, I mean, you almost got your head taken off and that looked a pretty hard impact. I mean, that's even if it's his friend, because I would hate to see Jack Doherty's enemies if this is how you treat your friend. So do you think Jack told him, oh, you better sit down, take a breather, let's call an ambulance, let's get your head checked out because you could have internal bleeding for all I know? No, he didn't do that.
There's no Michael here. Michael, do you have your film on that phone too? Oh.
This whole situation is so frustrating. Instead of being concerned with his health, he's given him a camera to go and film this silly bit of content where he has endangered his life because he was too busy streaming or texting while driving. And he gives him another phone by the sounds of it, so he wants content for his stream and for his VOD. And I don't know if this is what he does here, but he has to do that stupid shuffle to make sure that he's side onto the camera, that he's, you know, he's at an angle. What an idiot, man. It just cuts before, but it looks like he's making little corrections so he's faced onto the camera and that poor Michael is vlogging and streaming on. And he continues to show that he's completely disassociated to the situation that is playing out in front of him. He goes on to continue to check his phone. But don't worry, someone with common sense finally makes their way down to the accident, but you won't believe it, guys. This is where Jack Doherty turns the dial up to 10 with disassociation from reality.
Take that shit so he doesn't have to. Wait, let him have that. Let him have that. Let him have that. And then McKinley, can you just? I think you're no. Just do this. Can you go on here? Yeah. As soon as I heard, I was. Can you film on here on the phone? And McKinley, come. Just make it look good. Look through here the whole time. Go over Michael.
Oh, what? I'm already sure that someone or even him is going to play the angle that the accident caused him to go to a default setting and he just had to vlog it, and he was actually emotionally shook by it, and that's why he needed to vlog it, because he was coming to terms with the accident.
Make it look good.
Make it look good, guys. Don't worry about anyone's health. Just make it look good for the content, for the thumbnail, for the clicks. Make it look good. The guy who comes up seems to also know Michael as well as Jack, seems to suggest that his nose doesn't look quite right.
And then McKinley, can you just? I think you're no. Just do this. Can you go on here?
So I don't know if he's suggesting that it broke during the accident, and oh, don't worry, film bro. But on Jack Doherty's X post, don't worry, you can see more about this because he's put his links underneath that tweet. He could have died. Can you just switch off for 2 seconds about trying to farm engagement, farm content, and trying to push people to your stupid social media links? It's crazy to me that this guy had sort of half the brain cell to go, him filming is kind of mad, like he's bleeding, get someone else to do it, and then Jack turns around and goes, no, give him that, you have this, and you also film this. The guy is just pathetic. The The video that Jack posted actually got community noted because it didn't have the bit where he was on his phone. He cut that from the video, which would have shown him on the phone moments before the accident occurred. He has since posted another video, or of course after or before the video now, because he had to delete the original one, so it's actually before this one now. But
alright guys, we're in the hospital after the crash. How you feeling, Michael?
Amazing.
He's getting stitches right now, but
I'm so intrigued to know what the bot would have been, because I feel like he maybe has snapped back to reality.
but
This was the final moments of his kick stream before it was taken down and he was banned for endangering his life and the lives of others.
David's face is all messed up. I'm on the phone with Dad. His filmer.
Jeez.
Yeah, that was the scariest thing ever. Yeah, we're still here at the accident site.
What did he do wrong, or what happened?
I think he just hydroplaned. You just hydroplaned, right? You just lost control. Let me see. Here. Yeah, he hydroplaned.
Oh my god, I've just seen what he's doing. He's drawing the camera on his phone. So he's still about the content. He wants to make sure that camera lens is as dry as possible to get the best angle, to get the best transitions, and to get the best light. And even just before his stream gets taken down, he gets past the stream camera, because he wants multiple angles at this point. It's also funny, well, it's actually quite serious. The guy in the car is like, oh, he just aquaplaned. No, he was also on the phone. He was distracted. He accelerated, which obviously spin the wheels. And because he's trying to pass a bigger car than him, it obviously splashed up. Like, you never, when it's raining that heavily, you don't go past a semi, a lorry, or a bigger van, because they're going to spray you, they're going to kill your visibility. And I'm pretty sure most people who own cars like this wouldn't even have drove it in this sort of weather. One thing that will be interesting to find out in probably the coming weeks is what the police will make of this. He was distracted by the phone moments, literally moments before the accident occurred, which almost killed him and his passenger. Like, that barrier could have took their heads off. I think about a year ago his Lamborghini was involved in a flood and he replaced it with this car. Now, if McLaren are watching this by chance, don't sell him another McLaren. Because unlike other car companies, McLaren is something special. If you earn enough money to buy one, good on you, but there should also be some form of layer of responsibility. That is a very powerful car. And even with most cars, it only takes a split second and things could go wrong. And it's lucky there isn't another car involved before the impact. After the impact, I'm not so sure, because debris goes everywhere, so other cars could have been hit by that. So there is probably other vehicles involved in this accident just by the debris. But if he had slid right into a car and that would have pushed it into the central reservation, that would have been awful. And there's no telling what could have happened there. That could have resulted, I don't even want to consider someone's family, friends, minding their own business, getting sideswiped by an idiot on the phone, distracted, streaming, and God forbid if he had reacted the same. I mean, Kick's banned him, and it's apparently a permanent ban, but Aiden Ross was saying something like, if he gives me £300,000, I might unban him. I hope he doesn't. Like, this is serious. This should be considered serious. And the police will probably want to look at this, and I really don't know what they're going to do about it. I have my theories, but I guess we have to wait and see. I think I've just realised that this guy in the middle is his brother, so the apple does fall far, far, far from the tree. In terms of this logic anyway, I don't really know what else he does, but in terms of this logic, it fell far from the tree. Guys, comment down below what you think of this. If you did enjoy this video, you may enjoy this one. Thank you. It has been your boy, Mr. JLY. Till next time, bye-bye.